you know that you can actually start a side hustle with just 1,000 shillings as a student and make at least 500 per day? In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 side hustles that I have actually done them myself. I have an experience and you can also try at any time. 4th side hustle is my favorite, and make sure that you watch to the last so that you can see what businesses that you prefer and what can suit you. Welcome to this video. My name is Eunice. In this channel, I usually share about students and have my notes here with me, and I got the experiences that we are going to share. Make sure that you subscribe and support this video by liking it. Side hustle number 1 is selling jewelry. These include earrings, necklaces, includes chain. You can also have key holders, anklets, bangles, such like things. I personally have done this. What I was usually doing when I was buying this jewelry, in fact here they are, a lot of them. I'm going to show you B-rolls. Where are you going to get this jewelry so that you can sell to students? You can go to Du Bois Road in Nairobi CBD near Tomboya, off River Road. You can order them online. You can look for those jewelry shops in Du Bois Road and order from them. Maybe you can get their contacts maybe from TikTok, and they are going to bring to you where you are. How much you need in order to start this business? You can start with as low as 200 Kenya shillings, because such like earrings usually cost 30 bob per sale, and when you go to a cosmetic shop it usually go for 100 bob. But because you are selling to students, you can sell to them with 70 bob or 50 bob according to whatever profit you want to make. How much can you sell per day? You can sell even like 5 earrings, 10 earrings, according to how much you're going to send yourself out there. You may ask yourself, where am I going to sell all these products? Number 1, you can sell to your classmates and your friends. You can also go to the residential places of students. You can also go to hostel to sell to them. You can also post them in your status and sell them to those people who are out there. How I came to start this business, I usually come to school via Nairobi way, and I usually use Ken Silver buses. And when I saw that there are wholesale shops of cosmetics and perfumes and such like things, I said, well, let me go and visit such a shop so that I may go and buy something, some earrings for me. And I went there and saw that earrings were costing as low as 30 bob. Other things like perfumes and oils are costing as low as 50 bob, those that we usually buy for at 100 bob. And that's how I started buying on my way to school and when I'm going home. And that's how I have been starting this business like a year now, and I can say it's not a bad thing to start. If you want to try, you can also try this. It's very promising because the profit is good, because you're going to sell something that is double the price that you bought. Second side hustle that I'm going to talk about is selling second-hand clothes, shoes, and mitumba things. You know, as comrades, we usually work on a budget at all times. We usually buy clothes that are cheap. We usually like also to promote our fellow comrades, and we usually like buying things that are good material and are going to suit our taste. So what you can sell in this category, you can sell shoes, you can sell clothes, you can sell bags to students, you can also sell towels, beddings, and such like things. At this point, utakuwa na market kila siku, because students are always there for you and they are always going to buy things each and every time. Help ikikuja mtu anabaisha kitu mpya, so they are going to get a profit. So let me give you a story of when I wanted to start a mutumba business. After Form 4, I was taken to Gikomba market so that I start a mutumba business. And what surprised me is that the t-shirts that we usually go and buy 150 Kenya shillings, one was costing at 40 bob. I personally chose to sell jackets, and that's how I started selling jackets. But because we were cooperating with a parent, biashara ilienda hivyo nikamwachia, and that's how I didn't continue with selling mitumba. But selling mitumba is a very nice business. So how much are you going to need? Now, you are going to need in this category inalingana na chenye unataka kuuza. For example, if you want to sell those t-shirts, you need 40 bob per t-shirt and sell them at 100 per t-shirt. So you can start with even less than 1,000 Kenya shillings so that you can start this business. You can also order, as we had said, si lazima uende Gikomba by yourself. And with this, you can make even at least 2,000 Kenya shillings. Ukijituma huwezi kosa watu wa kuuzia. Remember, you always work on a budget. Students, budget friends. Sikosa kufanya kazi because you are afraid because of people. People are not coming to feed you at your place. It's you to send yourself out there so that you eat. Number 3 side hustles is selling eggs, smokies, chapatis, mandazi, foodstuffs, and such like things. if you have not tried this, I think you should try it because it is going to make huge profits. Remember, at all times wanafunzi huwa wanakula. Students want to snack out. Na wakiona unajituma, lazima watakupromote. Now let's take for example the egg business. One tray of egg at wholesale usually costs 420. What else are you going to need? You are going to need onions and tomatoes for kachumbari. You're also going to need a bucket. Utaweka hiyo mayai hapo juu for example. 420 plus 50 ya vitunguu na nyanya na hizo vitu zingine na bucket ya 120. You are going to have your capital to start this business. You're also going maybe to need some papers so that yenye utaekelea mayai. So we say roughly you are going to need 600 to start that business. You are going to do is now to maybe go unauzia watu maybe kwa nyumba zao. You can also go and sell them to the streets and to the marketplace. Ama usimame mahali if you got somewhere to place your eggs and maybe other things like smokies, you can also put them there. Per day you are going to maybe to sell one tray of eggs for example. That is 30 eggs. 30 eggs, you are going to get a total of 750 Kenya shillings when you sell each at 25 bob. When you remove the price of the buying price of eggs, the buying price of kachumbari and other things, you are going to have a profit of Kenya shillings 300. That is after removing all those expenses that you got. Send yourself more and sell like 2 trays of eggs. Imagine you are going to get 600. It's just going to sell to students. Remember at this point, tuko na customers. Sisi, we are there to promote you. We are there to eat your eggs. We are there to eat your smokies. And if you know how to cook mandazis. Kuna watu by the way wanakuja kuzungusha mandazi kwa watu. Unakuta mtu anaamka asubuhi mapema anapika mandazi yake, then he comes to sell to a ploties hivyo, anakuja kutuuzia mandazi and they usually make a good profit. You can also cook chapatis. Maybe unapikia watu mahali kwa market hivi, they come to buy for you maybe in the afternoon or in the evening wakati watu wanatoka classes. It's also a good business to start. Now the one that I love the most, the side hustle that I have loved it, I have done it for the longest time I know because I started this when I was a second year, is selling snacks. And when I'm saying snacks, I'm saying things like lollipops. I usually sell lollipops. Until today, I usually sell them. But you can include other things like groundnuts, sim juices, ice pops. Such like things are usually very good. Even ice creams, by the way. Wakati kuna joto sisi wanafunzi want to feel that coldness. What I usually do personally, I usually buy a packet of lollipops at Kenya shillings 250. And where I usually get this, I usually buy from wholesale shop. And then after buying them, I usually go selling, and per one bag of lollipop, I usually get a profit of Kenya shillings 250 Kenya shillings per packet if I don't eat even one sweet. So how I started this, when I was a second year, there is a moment that I was very broke to an extent that I was taking hummus for supper. It made me to be more creative and to ask myself, what am I going to do so that I get an extra money? I thought of cooking chapatis, and then I saw I'm not an expert in cooking chapati. What should I do? And somebody told me that some shops here around, they usually sell their things for wholesale. And I went to buy one packet and I went to school. I sold 2 packets in one weekend. That is a profit of 500, and also the buying price of 500 bado unarudishiwa. So in 2 days, that is Saturday and Sunday, I was able to make a profit of 500 and my buying price of 500 was back. That is a total of 1000. Na hapo ndo biashara ya kuuza sweet ilianza. This one is very important. Kila mtu anaweza fanya, by the way, whether you are a first year, whether you are a beginner, because unaweza enda class na sweets zako kwa class ukauzia your classmate. When you are going to meet maybe other students, you are having maybe ministerial meetings, you are having group meetings, unaweza enda na wauzie and obviously watu watanunua from you. What do you need to start this business? You can start like me with 250 shillings only. 250 is not a huge amount of money. You buy a packet of lollipops, you can buy groundnuts for example, and maybe some biscuits, then unatembeza kwa wanafunzi. Maybe unaweza tembeza kwa hostels, people are going to buy from you. Maybe you can go to places that wanafunzi wanakaanga chini ya wifi, they are going to buy from you. You can sell to your neighbors wenye mnakaa around hapo. You can also go to where students usually be and usually meet. For example, you can go to the field wakati watu wanacheza kwa field. Maybe on a hot day, on a weekend, you can go sell to them. So this has been a very amazing. I have done it. I usually not give up in this because the profit that I usually get, it keeps me motivating motivated to continue and to do more. Those are the 4 side hustles that you can try with less than 1,000 Kenya shillings. Some you can start with just 300 shillings and you are going to make good profits out of this. Thank you so much for watching. May I know if you have other suggestions of businesses that students can start with less than 1,000 Kenya shillings. In the next video, I'm going to bring you about stories of students who have started side hustles, how they are continuing, the challenges they have got, and we're going to listen to their stories. So keep checked and I'll see you in my next video.